Hey, welcome back to Score on Business. Remember to check out scorenashville.org. And let's get back to our guest, Dave Sagraves. So, Dave, tell us about how corporate culture can either improve or hinder performance in a company.
Yeah, you know, as an entrepreneur and a small business owner, Pete, I think one of the things we really key in on is when we look at employees, are we looking for employees that bring significant technical contribution and knowledge of their individual discipline, or are we looking for employees that will fit our corporate culture and our core values? Our core values are very well defined. Our mission and vision is very clear. We review it in every staff, management, corporate meeting. It's all over every wall. A lot of companies say that they really try to live their values. I think we make every effort to be a company that lives by those values. So
And let me interrupt. That's
sure.
a big deal. A lot of companies say they do, but in truth they don't.
Yeah.
So actually doing it is a big deal.
Yeah, I think we see that as a competitive advantage, Pete. So if I were speaking to an entrepreneur, what I would say is consider what your product is and consider how the people in your company touch the experience of your customers and figure out how important it is for that touch to be a great experience or not. And really, I think you'll see the level of importance of the employee base and the people that are the cost of the goods that you deliver. That will become even more critical. So we focus incredibly on corporate culture at Claris, only because we think it's a competitive differentiator, because we're a service business essentially.
Right.
So if we have happy technical people taking your phone call, they're filled with joy, they want to be at work, we think they're going to deliver a better product to the people that call in and need technical help.
And you know, Dave, what I would say is for a company that's doing that, it's not a competitive advantage, it's the competitive advantage. Well executed, because the nothing, you know, there's all this fancy technology in the world, but nothing happens without people.
Right. A lot of people like to think that we're in the technology business, but really we are customer service.
Right.
With an IT hat, but we're essentially customer service. So.
And I think I think there's plenty of research which says that there is a correlation between how you treat your team and how they treat the customers.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so talk about hiring the right people.
Yeah. So something I think we've learned over the years, Pete, is hiring talent is very different from hiring great people. And so we ascribe to a methodology called the Rockefeller Habits.
The Rockefeller Habits,
for our meeting rhythms. And then we ascribe to the top grading. Brad and Gary Smart have a curriculum called top grading. And top grading is essentially how to recruit, hire, and retain the top 10% of the workforce. So that may sound very similar to the GE model that Mr. Welch became very well known for, but essentially it boils it down into how a small business can recruit, a whole method for recruiting, how you hire, a very rigorous hiring process, and then a method for retainment so that you don't have turnover in key players. And so our goal is to have 100% of A players as we rank them. So twice a year our employees get ranked both by their team members and by their boss as an A, B, or a C. And then we have action plans associated with how they're ranked. So I'm fanatical about that curriculum only because I've seen the results in having very low turnover, but also raising the level of the types of people that we have coming in the door every day. So.
Right, that makes it, so, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So we don't have that much time left, but quickly, in the tech field, would you rather hire a brilliant engineer or someone who buys into your mission?
Absolutely buying into our mission.
Right.
I think having the eyes sparkle with what we're trying to go do every day. As humans, we inherently want to be purpose-driven or mission-driven. And so that's what we look for.
Okay, and so we'll need to close for now. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. Remember, scorenashville.org. Thanks.